Okay, and it's going to be 500 odd feet that way. So let's go down. We'll see where the trail is.
Geocaching. It's kind of a modern version of treasure hunting, and anybody can do it.
The best way to describe it to people who don't understand is we use military satellites to find our location on the planet, go out into the woods, and find Tupperware with Happy Meal toys inside. That's about as plain as you can put it.
As long as we got a nice open path, we'll just keep going straight.
All right, well, maybe treasure is overstating it just a little bit.
I'm sure you've been by 15 or 20 of them in your daily life and never knew they were there.
Well, so how did this get started?
So somebody got the brilliant idea, I'm gonna go hide something and put out coordinates and then people can go find it. And from there, it just took off.
We are 338 feet exactly right now, and it's still about that way.
And technology has made geocaching much more accessible and easier to do.
About, turn of the century, about 2000, 2001, the military took the restrictions off of GPS satellites, which is when we started getting them in our cars and things like that. And it made it a lot more accurate for consumers. And now we have handheld GPS. Our phones have GPS accurate within a few feet.
You know, as we said earlier, there's really no valuable treasure involved, so why do it?
We're not out digging into the ground and finding boxes of buried gold.
So you got to open your eyes and start searching.
It's not so much about the prize, it's about the journey. We like to hike, we like to solve puzzles, we like to just go out and see nature. Conversely, you find smaller ones in urban centers. It's just about the thrill of the hunt.
I like just being with my family a lot, and I don't get to see them. We're all very busy. And then I also like when I found it for everyone else, and I would kind of wait till everyone else is looking for it. And it's funny when my brother Tobin is having trouble finding it, and I get to help him out and give him clues and stuff.
I even got in on the action, and of course I was the last one to find it.
Yeah, hot.
Hot?
Hot, burning hot. Oh my God, you're on flames.
Oh, there it is. There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah. If it was a snake, it'd have jumped out and bit you.
Shout out to Tobin Robertson. He's the one helping me with the camera work. Now, even though this looks like we're in the middle of a forest somewhere, we really weren't. This spot is well within Decatur's city limits.
Let's jot down those coordinates. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be done anywhere. Urban, in the middle of an urban center. I've done some downtown Manhattan. I've done one out in the middle of Nevada in what they call it's Valley of Fire State Park, where there's not a human being around for 100 miles. It just kind of depends on where you happen to be. They are almost everywhere now.
Now, Tobin here has been doing this with his dad since birth.
Youngest, the day he came home from the hospital after being born, we didn't take him directly home. We actually went to a geocaching event. It was a barbecue with a bunch of people and took him out on a trail. My wife carried him. He's been geocaching since 2 days old. Yeah, we took you straight out, didn't we? No rest for the wicked.
Now, if you're interested in putting down your video games and getting outside and actually doing something, go to geocaching.com to get started. And there's also a local organization called the Central Illinois Geocaching Association. Now, both these sites are great places to get started on your next adventure. Through my lens in Decatur, this is Steve Nichols, WAND.